Coronation Street star Sydney Martin, who portrays Betsy Swain, opened up about her real thoughts on the ITV drama Bringing Back Becky Swain while hinting at shocking developments ahead. One upcoming Coronation Street plot may unfold differently than fans are currently predicting, according to a cast member. Sydney Martin, who plays Betsy, admitted that some explosive moments are on the horizon for Becky Swain's arc, suggesting the storyline might not take the exact path that viewers are worried about. Just recently, Betsy's mother, Becky, made a surprise return 4 years after everyone believed she had died. Becky stunned her partner, Lisa Swain, by suddenly reappearing, insisting she had been hiding away in Spain to keep her loved ones safe. While rumors continue over the truth behind her and D.I. Costello's statements, Becky has already stirred up plenty of tension for Lisa and her fiancé, Carla Connor. Even so, with Lisa and Carla showing a united front, Becky's attempts to reclaim her family have not yet been successful. In a chat with The Mirror, Sydney teased that the drama is far from over. Recalling how she first reacted when she learned Becky was being reintroduced, Sydney admitted she had doubts at the start, but confessed she is now delighted by how the twist has played out. She praised her colleague Amy Cudden's performance as Becky, revealing the show put great effort into making sure the perfect Becky was chosen. When asked how she reacted after first learning about the storyline, Sydney explained, "My first thought was, as a ghost? But they told me no, she's actually alive. I thought, oh wow, at first I doubted it, but I quickly realized it was being handled really well." She went on, "The casting process was extremely thorough, and they were determined to get it absolutely spot on. We went through loads of screen tests, explored different directions, and worked through several stages before finding the perfect Becky, and she's just amazing." Dropping a hint about what's to come, Sydney teased, "The storyline is fascinating. It's full of drama. I don't believe it will unfold in the way viewers are expecting." When asked to sum up the future of the show in one word, she answered, "Twist." Later, when Sydney was joined by her co-stars Ryan Mulvey and Kate Fitton, they were all asked whether more surprises were on the horizon. They agreed. Kate joked, "It's Corrie, isn't it?" While Sydney responded, "Could you expect anything less? And don't forget, we just won Best Soap tonight." Another Coronation Street resident calls out Theo for abuse as Todd struggles to cope. Theo Silverton's treatment of boyfriend Todd Grimshaw has been becoming more troubling in Coronation Street, and the latest episode showed it wasn't just an isolated incident. Todd and Theo joined several neighbors for a night out on Canal Street, something Todd hadn't expected Theo to agree to. But things quickly soured when Theo grew irritated after James Bailey playfully flirted with Todd. The situation escalated further when Theo ran into someone from his past who wasn't afraid to challenge him over his previous behavior. Tension rose instantly as Theo became hostile, eventually dragging the man out of the club. It was then revealed that the mystery man was Owen, Theo's former partner. Owen openly stated that Theo had mistreated him during their relationship, adding that his new boyfriend had helped him recognize that what he went through with Theo had been abusive. He reminded Theo that enduring conversion therapy was no justification for harming others, stressing that Theo's actions were his own responsibility. Theo, however, flatly rejected the claims and shifted all the blame back onto Owen. The clash left Theo seething, and it was Todd who bore the brunt of his anger. Although Theo told Todd that Owen and his partner were just strangers trying to cause trouble, Todd later stumbled across a photo of Theo and Owen together on Theo's phone. When confronted, Theo lashed out, accusing Todd of being controlling and snooping, even though Todd insisted the photo had simply been left open. Todd was shocked when Theo admitted Owen was his ex, but Theo quickly spun the story, insisting Owen had actually been the manipulative one. Soon after, Theo accused Todd of flirting with James. Todd denied it, explaining that he had only leaned closer so they could hear each other over the music, something Theo would understand if he went clubbing more often. But Theo twisted this explanation to his advantage, announcing he would go on a solo night out instead, despite Todd having arranged dinner for them. Coronation Street star teases steamy bedroom drama for explosive character. Coronation Street is gearing up for even more fireworks as actor Jonathan Howard hints at spicier scenes and heated clashes for his on-screen alter ego, Carl Webster. The soap newcomer, who joined ITV's long-running drama earlier this year, has already cemented himself at the heart of several storylines, largely thanks to Carl's chaotic love life and ruthless streak. Viewers have seen him launch into a passionate affair with his brother Kevin's wife, Abby, before later discovering he was also hooking up with James in secret. Jonathan has certainly caused a stir during his short time on the cobbles, and by the sounds of it, he's nowhere near finished yet. Speaking at the Inside Soap Awards 2025, he told The Sun that fans should brace themselves for plenty more drama before Carl's web of lies finally unravels. There's going to be a lot more sex. Carl's definitely going to be getting busy. He's enjoying himself, Jonathan revealed. But his recklessness and selfish choices will come back to haunt him. He's going to be forced to face some big showdowns as a result of his own actions. The 36-year-old also admitted that his abundance of saucy scenes has become a running joke behind the cameras. It's almost a gag now. Every time I film in that hotel room, the crew laugh and say, "So, who is it this time?" Jonathan chuckled. It's fun, honestly. It's a chance to explore sexuality on screen and bring out that intimacy. There are definitely more steamy moments to come. Howard, who viewers may also recognize from Downton Abbey and Thor: The Dark World, confessed that the risque plot lines have sparked major reactions from fans. The feedback has been huge. And that's what soaps are all about, he explained. The trick is to shock and surprise an audience that thinks it's seen everything. With little twists around bisexuality, the reaction on shows like Gogglebox and Loose Women has been amazing. Keeping viewers on their toes is the ultimate goal. Carl is undeniably part of Coronation Street's infamous lineup of bad boys, but there's something unique about him. While someone like Peter Barlow relied on charm to wriggle out of trouble, and Pat Phelan fully embraced his dark side, Carl is far more complex. His bisexuality introduces a perspective rarely explored in soaps, and he leverages his relationships with both men and women to get what he wants, keeping viewers intrigued. Since arriving in Weatherfield, Carl has left a trail of chaos behind him. Tracy Barlow briefly had a fling with him, only to turn to blackmail after discovering his affair with Abby. In retaliation, Carl revealed his darker tendencies by hiring someone to vandalize Tracy's flower shop. More recently, audiences watched as Carl set fire to a car after hitting Tyrone, leaving him temporarily paralyzed. In another manipulative move, Carl even exploited his sister Debbie's dementia to divert suspicion from his secret affair. Despite these actions, Jonathan Howard stresses that Carl isn't truly malicious. "I don't think he's sinister. I think he's desperate. He's selfish. In the moment, he's just looking for ways to save himself, and those choices aren't necessarily moral or right," he explained. "I wouldn't describe him as evil or a killer. He's simply a man who's made poor choices and is trying to protect himself." However, the actor admits Carl's luck won't last forever. "I don't think he's going to keep getting away with everything he's done. I think Carl will eventually cross my brother's path, and when that happens, it's going to be chaos. Everything will come to a head." With over 10,000 episodes since it first aired in 1960, Coronation Street remains the world's longest-running TV soap, and storylines like Carl's prove it still knows how to shock and captivate audiences more than 6 decades later. Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is also available to stream on ITVX and YouTube.